This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Off of turn number 2, take a look at Ryan Fisher. He's in the back of this pack here, and then number 15.
Yeah, Ryan was essentially all by himself there coming off turn number 2 and got a little bit loose, and that's not that difficult to do here, is it?
That's very easy to do, and I talked to a couple of the guys, and they said their cars were moving around quite a bit yesterday, so I think...
Welcome back, safety crews attending to some of the drivers that were involved in our first incident here of the 2009 season from Daytona International Speedway. And amazingly enough, there was a spin in turn 3, and we knew that was going to bring the caution out. And while we were watching that, the melee began right at the entrance to pit road.
Yeah, that was J.R. Fitzpatrick we saw getting out of that 48 car. And here's Ricky Carmichael, obviously involved in a little pretty square shot with his Monster Energy drink. Chevrolet.
In front of the accident here.
Watch Peyton Sellers, that 47 car right there. He goes to the outside. Gets a little bit loose. It looks like the tires are up, doesn't it, Kenny?
The right sides were up and left. I believe you just got loose.
Got a little bit loose there, and we're watching this. Meanwhile, you know, right after this happened, he does a nice job letting that car, not letting that car go all the way up to the outside wall. Here's another view of Peyton's car. He had Steve Arpa in the 20 car right behind him. You see a lot of guys did a nice job moving to the outside of that car to avoid Peyton. And then you can see the smoke left of your screen. The caution flag was probably out. And somebody more than likely probably checked up. No, there was a contact right there.
The 11 into the back of the 1.
Brian Silas in the 11 and the 1 of Tom Hessert made contact, and that's what started this situation. That happened so early off of turn 4, they may not even have had time to see the caution flag, Ken.
Welcome back. It might be the kiss of death for us to go to caution break, or to break, because a caution comes out. A big one once again at Daytona in the Arca Remax Series. That's Michael Annett, the 0-1. He won't make it 3 out of 4 at the super speedways this season. Big accident between he and Allie Owens. They got tied up, and then the domino effect happened after that.
It just looked like they wouldn't stop.
Weaver with some damage. Let's take another look.
That's Eddie Mercer, the 51. He may make contact. Looks like they almost got tied up. It looked like he didn't make contact initially, and it maybe got Allie out of the throttle a little bit, Kenny.
Yeah, it was real close. I mean, whether he did or not, but they just kept wrecking. You can see the sun there, too, isn't helping them at all.
Yeah.
You see Bill Baird sliding, but there was no contact for Bill Baird until later on here.
Then the 99 made contact with the 44, Frank Kimmel. Allie spins back up into the racetrack. Steve Arpin runs into her.
Now, one of the cars trying to continue.
And Benny Chastain in the 75. He actually bounces off 2 other cars and then hits the 45 as well. So looks like Benny got 3.
Moving around quite
I was going to say, things are heating up already.
Whoa.
Another problem in turns 3 and 4. The 51. Oh, that's Mercer. Eddie Mercer involved in it. The 29.
Matt Carter, Mikey Kyle also involved.
Ryan Fisher in that 50. Oh, no. And then the 28 runs right into the back of them. Chris Cockrum.
99, John Ferrier also involved. You see the 8, Brian Scott. Take a look at back at what happened here. See, there's Mario Gosselin. Mikey Kyle kind of chases up the hill and runs into Mario Gosselin. That's what starts as Matt Carter with nowhere to go, as well as Eddie Mercer. Patrick Shelter does a nice job getting through that.
Steve Blackburn, or excuse me, Parker Kligerman was involved in that in the 77.
Hey, thank you guys for having me up here. This has been great, and I think we got another wreck right here.
Oh, another one.
Never mind, I'm not leaving yet, right?
Oh, into the wall he goes. That's the 39 of Michael Phelps. We saw some damage to his car earlier, and now more. That will, it looks like, end the day for Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Michael was actually the first car running 1 lap down. So we'll have to see if at the time of the caution flag whether he was being considered the front car, and then that would mean no Aaron's lucky dog, but a lot of damage to that 39 car.
Now, they did that a number of years ago and just plain old got loose.
How tough would this be? Look how fast he's going straight backwards.
Yeah. He did a nice job of staying in the throttle to get that car down off the banking out of harm's way, and now he goes for the slide for life there, and you see the front tires locked up, so looks like he had the front wheels locked up, and unfortunately still makes hard contact with the inside wall.
Welcome back. We're under caution for the 5th time today, and this time it is Bobby Gerhart, 5-time winner of this race. Doesn't look like he's going to be making it 6. Again, just before we went to commercial break, we apologize. We had some audio issues.
We saw Bobby slowing down there, not able to keep up with that pack, and look, his right front tire goes. You can see the debris fly and the rubber. Bobby makes pretty hard contact with the outside safer barrier. And then as he coasted down to the inside of the racetrack, somebody came by on the inside of him extremely fast. On the outside, he laid off him to get a little bit of momentum, and boy, he got it, didn't he, Kenny?
Yes, he did.
Oh, trouble! Justin Lufton into the back of the 60. Patrick Shelton spins. Into the wall he goes. And now Kimmel spins around. Oh, and a big hit on Justin, or on the 60 of Patrick Shelton. Our 6th caution of the day comes out, and what a big hit that was from the 23 of Larry Hollenbeck.
Yeah, Larry was running up in the 8th spot when they came by here last time, and boy, did he make hard contact with Patrick Shelton.
Yellow line, can't go below it to make the pass or improve your position, and you can't pass to the left on the restart. Green and white in the air. 1 lap of racing to go for the Arca Remax Series opener.
He's already got too much of a gap right now. Joey Logano, I think, with a little help from Justin Lofton, will have some momentum when they get off turn number 2.
Going through 1 and 2 now. Justin Lofton behind the 25 of Joey Logano. Way out in front now. It's James Busher. He's got a 3-car lead as they go down the backstretch.
They should get some momentum here. They're all tucked up behind each other now.
They're not gaining as quick as I would have thought they would have. But
John
here they come.
Townley on the outside, and that's 09. Here comes the 25 of Joey Logano. Up the racetrack goes the 32 of James Busher. He's making that car as wide as he possibly can as they work their way through 4 and out into the tri-oval.
James Busher is going to be able to do it, Rick.
James Busher trying to hold on. Will he do it? He'll win at Daytona. James Busher wins in 2009. James Busher able to hold off Joey Logano, as well as Justin Lofton and John West Townley.
James Busher, Phil Parsons up in the speed booth. How does it feel to win at Daytona?
It feels awesome. I mean, this is awesome. Arca penalized us after qualifying yesterday and sent us to the back of the pack. I can't thank these Winchon Racing guys enough. I mean, anybody else probably would have given up if we got sent to the back and had to rebuild the whole front suspension, but these guys didn't, and now we won Daytona, so that's great. It's awesome.
You did a terrific job holding off Joey Logano. Looked like they had you had about 3 car lengths on them. They never really got the run till they got to turn 3, and you made that car a little bit wide.
Except for, I mean, I knew he was going to try to get me getting down into 3, and when I got the run and started coming, I knew I was going to have to get pretty wide to keep back there, but did what we had to do.
Terrific job, buddy. Good job.
Top 3 Series.
And here's some good news. On Saturday, this horrifying accident in the Arca Remax season opener put the driver of the number 60 car, Patrick Shelton, in the hospital. Doctors diagnosed a compression fracture in his vertebra that will not require surgery. The 22-year-old Shelton was released from the hospital this morning and is reportedly planning to resume racing as soon as he can.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.